It's the weekend, ain't got a care in the world. Opening up bottles with my girls. It's time to get right. It's time to get right. We gon' be the ones with our hands in the air, looking great, feeling good. Interrupt, I'm wishing that you would get right. It's time to get right.
Hey there, guys. It's your girl Erica, better known as E Money, and this is my beautiful co-host of the show.
Girl, I'm Shantae girl.
You talk Shantae girl, and we are the McDays. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We hope that everybody had a really great week, and we are here recording live from the beautiful executive suites of KMWI Media. We're very happy to be here today. You look beautiful today, sweetheart.
Baby.
Your makeup all did, look, lashes
Come
all.
on, shout out to Astonishing Reflections.
Say her name again. Say her name again.
Her name is her business name is Astonishing Reflections.
Okay, well, she truly hooked you up on this makeup.
Thank
and
you.
you know what? I like the bottom lashes
Yes,
too, girl.
I'm here for these bottom
Baby,
lashes.
because you know, whenever we fun, fabulous, and realistically funny, we have to come on the show. Fun-tabulistic. We have to come on the show looking bright and beautiful each and every time that we hit the screen.
You always see us in a t-shirt, you know.
Yeah, so today there's reasons. There's a couple of different reasons why we have on these collar shirts. Today's title of the show is Self-Reflections and Affirmations, you guys. It's very important that we present ourselves in the best way possible, and this will take you far as business-wise, or just pretty much how you carry yourself in society. It has a lot to do with it. So today we don't have our t-shirts on. That's okay. We got on our cute little denim. We had a photo shoot today.
We did.
Which
girl.
went
I slayed,
really,
honey.
really.
I'm sorry.
Ain't
We
no,
slayed,
I,
honey. Hey.
She said, I
did. Didn't I take pictures by myself?
girl,
Did you take pictures by yourself?
girl, you know I took over that daggone photo shoot. I don't even know why you playing.
Who was on the floor?
I
I
don't
was on the
even-
floor. Drop it like it's hot, picking it back up.
You were trying to. No, you actually did get
Baby,
up.
don't play. Don't discredit
You
me.
actually did. But anyways, we really truly hope that everybody's staying safe out there right now with the COVID. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe and keep your faces covered up. We don't want to forget to shout out to all the birthday people, whoever has a birthday today or this month.
Hey, Sean, girl, she on live.
Wait
girl.
a minute. Ronisha's birthday is the 23rd. We're going to do shout out to Carl, my brother, December 19th.
Oh, we're going to shout out to my wife, her December 27th.
Hey, I don't even get excited about my birthday no more, but that's okay. It's another day of living.
It is.
Right? It's another day of living.
I get excited about her birthday because she get gifts just like I get gifts. We get gifts.
And that
we get
is
gifts
not
on
the
each other's
rule.
birthday. So if she get a new
That's
phone,
not-
I get a new phone.
Excuse me.
Pause. Then you get a new phone on my birthday?
It don't matter. What did I tell you? I told her I
When
didn't
you
want
said-
no phone
so I
for
can run
her
this
birthday.
Back. They're recording on that show. You said when birthdays come around, we both
But,
get gifts.
however,
I don't care Christmas 2 days before.
I did. You don't care?
I don't care about that. At Christmas 2 days before, but we get gifts on your birthday too.
No. Just me.
Winning
Not.
is
Never.
Hey.
Hey, honey. Hey, honey. That is the new quote, y'all. Hey, honey. When y'all hear me say honey, you already know what's going on. Hey, honey. But anyway, we're going to start the show off right now. You guys, we're going to get serious about this little talk, and then we're going to talk about some stuff that has to do with self-presentation. We are going to get into that
talk
story.
about that twerking.
No, yeah, we are. We are going to talk about it because that has a lot to do with how you present yourself in a business form and on consumer side. You know what I'm saying? You're a consumer, you buy products, or you go into a restaurant, you are a customer, and you go into a place of business, and you are expected to present yourself in the best way possible.
Girl, you got people asking on Facebook, can you do their hair, girl?
Cut-
She's talking about somebody referred me to you. Can you do my hair, E-Money?
I can do your hair.
Girl,
Who is it?
I don't know.
Girl, well, tell her to give me a call. 817-204-4797. Holla at me.
Not the number you called.
Okay.
Call the
All
number,
right,
girl.
that's all right, honey. You call it. If you need your locks done, you need your hair done, you need a haircut.
Yes, my wife did my hair.
Yes, I did.
Always. Don't
And
let her touch my hair.
I didn't do her makeup, but I did her hair. Did.
Yeah.
And I did my own hair. Did. Anyway, that's but you can give me a call, inbox me, or hit my wife up. We'll take care of you most definitely. You already know how we do. But I'm excited about a whole bunch of things that's coming up, you guys. 2021 is coming. Now let's talk about this right quick before we talk about self-presentation. So Platinum posted something on social media, and it was something to the sense of she's tired of hearing people talk all this negative stuff and about 2020, this and that, or whatever. And my thing is, you guys, 2020 has been tough. It has. But something is seriously wrong with you if you cannot count your blessings. And I mean that with everything in me. You guys, this year happened just like any other year came about. We had no expectations of what was going to happen this year. We all thought
we were blessed in 2020.
we're extremely blessed.
We bought a new car. We have a new house.
Right.
We didn't lose our job.
I mean, and I made more money during the pandemic than I made in the last 2 years.
I'm blessed to have a job that let me work from home.
Right.
And, I mean, they supplied everything I need. Paycheck still every 2 weeks.
Our rent never went
unpaid. Never had to do any kind of, let me put this on the back end or whatever. I just
no deferment payments or nothing like that.
None of that.
But even if you're an individual out there that did get maybe evicted or couldn't pay your rent on time, or you lost your job, because it was a lot of people got furloughed, and that was disappointing because a lot of people got furloughed thinking that they were going to get their jobs back, and they didn't. However, in the midst, did you still have somewhere to sleep? Yeah. Did you still have food to eat? Did your kids still be able to go to school and get new school supplies? Little stuff like being able to just wake up in the morning and say thank you again. Thank you, Lord. So at the end of the day, we have to be thankful and count our blessings, each and every one.
We do.
God has been the leader and ordered all of our steps, and this was supposed to happen. So you guys keep that in mind.
And like my thing is, people abuse the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have genuinely been like everybody else. Ooh, can we defer this payment, or can we do this?
Or get a loan that you don't need.
Leave it there for somebody that needs it, because we don't need it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
That's right.
But us as a community, we don't look at that. We see something free, ain't got to pay a bill. We can go,
girl, I got this free loan,
and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then you go to abuse the system and take away from a family that really does need it.
That's right.
So we have to learn how to stop doing that and abusing the system, and actually leave it there for the people that are actually struggling or sitting in the dark, or have all these kids and can't feed all their kids and stuff like that, or
have struggling businesses.
Or just struggling businesses. Platinum Barber had to studio had to shut down, but we still didn't struggle. We didn't lose.
We didn't struggle at all. Now it was
tough. She cried. She was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I told her we gonna be all right, honey.
Yeah, and we always are, and that's one thing that y'all have to do. You have to keep reminding yourself that, hey, I can do this, I can get through this, and the number one saying is, what don't kill you makes you stronger.
Facts.
And if this situation didn't kill you, and I really hate that a lot of people did catch corona and passed away from COVID. Yeah, that did affect them, and it affected the people that were involved in their lives. But at the end of the day, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you guys, stay up, stay on it, stay focused, and stay motivated. And most of all, present yourself the way that you want people to accept you. And at the end of the day, that's what this conversation is going to be about.
Like, have you ever heard that saying that one bad apple spoils the whole bunch?
Oh, well, that is true.
I mean, that's true though. Like, I need your outside to also match your inside.
Okay, so that's a good start. We can talk
even about celebrities.
Right.
Okay, they're great. You love them. You they top fan.
Right.
But when you meet them, they have a stank attitude. They don't whatever. But my thing is, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you are.
Exactly.
So you have to learn how to. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to be there, or want to be, hey, you might not want to do this, but these are your people. This is how you're making your money. This is how your records are selling, or your TV shows are being watched. It's all about the way you present yourself. I need your outer core that you're looking fabulous on the outside. Thank you. Shout out to people. But I need your inside to match too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're in,
but this is another thing. When you wake up in the morning, let's say, for example, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. I'm a barber, and I know thousands of other stylists and barbers. I would be so embarrassed, and there's a lot of hairstylists and a lot of barbers that walk around with no haircut. They not present themselves in the professional way that they should be. You can't expect to draw business and get good people in your chair if you walking around looking crazy. I don't want to walk up to a hairstylist and she like, "Ooh, girl, I can do your hair," and you not presenting yourself the way that you should.
Right.
I really think that your outer core should match the inner core. when you step out of the house, are your clothes ironed? Are they wrinkled?
Girl, I don't care about no iron, girl. My clothes going to dry.
Girl, but I iron them. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, you can't, because you remember when Shantae and I first hooked up, I told her, I warned her, I said, sweetie, you cannot be up at Walmart and Target with your pajama pants on and your house shoes because you're representing me.
But
you are my girlfriend.
Like real talk. I didn't understand why she told me this.
I meant that.
Now I understand because I didn't know anything about Fort Worth. Fort Worth was brand new to me. Even though I grew up, born and raised in Dallas, I can take you all over Dallas, but I can't take you nowhere in Fort Worth. Now I can, but back then I couldn't.
Right.
It was brand new. So Erica was at work and she told me, she was like, "Hey, I'm one of the hottest barbers in DFW. I mean, like in Fort Worth, or whatever." And I was like, "Well, she really tooting her horn. People don't know her like that, or whatever." But she really meant that, like literally. So I'm in Walmart on the phone with her. And somebody walks around
somebody that she didn't know.
I didn't know these people, so I feel like they were stalking me. I was like, Erica, somebody following me. And so I walk out to the parking lot. Remind you, I was dressed that day, thank God.
Okay.
But they was like, "Oh my God, you're Shantae, you're Erica's girlfriend." I was
and
like,
she's
"Oh
like,
God."
"Who are you?"
I was like, "Baby, who is you? I don't even know you, honey. How you know my how you know my girlfriend or whatever?"
Right.
And she was like, "No, I see you on Facebook. I see you." And she cuts people's hair and stuff like this, whatever. And, "Oh my God, you're Shantae." And I was like,
"But I tried to warn you."
She tried to warn me.
So now what do? We shop far out because I can't go into the grocery store without being stopped.
I be like, "Ooh, just leave my wife alone."
And y'all, another thing before we get back on track with the subject, man. Look, if you run into your barber, your hairstylist in the stove. The first thing that come out of people's mouth is, "Oh yeah, you got any openings?" Y'all, there's nothing wrong with just cordially saying hi. I'm trying to grocery shop, so I'm really not trying to set appointments at that time. But y'all, you don't have to do that. Just speak, "Hey, how you doing? Give me a little hug or whatever, and we can keep pushing." Y'all already know how to go. Just because you run into me does not mean we have to talk here. We don't. We definitely don't. But anyway, back to this self-presentation, because I know the way that people perceive you is what you're presenting. So let's say, for example, I'm not gonna go with the names because we can't help what our parents named us, okay?
Right.
But
you can be named
when it comes to well, did you just say your name on live on
my government name?
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say because you ain't finna slap me over here. I'll fall out this daggum chair over here in KMWI meeting, honey. Be on this flow, honey.
I mean, your name. Let me tell you, you can be like me, and your first and last name can be spelled the
I
same.
can, but as far as perception goes, even if you have a name where we can tell that you're black, because some people do, and that's not your fault. We have to present ourselves. We're gonna start with interviews. We're gonna start with an interview.
That's true though,
because when you know what, people all day can look at my outer core. Y'all know I dress like a boy. Y'all know I don't carry no purse.
Lies.
Kind of.
I carry
a man bag. But I'm just saying, people look at me and think that I'm some hardcore person.
And
but then when I'm in the store,
my Bath and Body Works.
No, but when I'm in the store, I be
all in my stuff, baby. She is girl.
That's not right,
baby. Her toes painted.
Okay, so how many of y'all caught that?
Don't do that,
baby. You know I love Bath and Body Works. I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna lie to over there.
I know.
I love Bath and Body Works, baby. But at the end of the day, the way that I present myself is totally different from the way that people accept me or receive it. Because when I start talking, they're like, "Yeah, I speak proper."
When I saw that raggedy car on you, I was like, "Baby, them two did not match together."
Look, that was perception.
That was, baby.
So when Shantae and I first met,
that car was raggedy.
I was smelling good. I was walking through the office, had on nice clothes. I had on nice shoes.
I had my business.
I'm
a barber. I was like, "Okay."
Okay, but then I did have a hoopty. Now cause we gonna bring that down. Let me tell y'all about my little hoop ride. Little hoop ride. It had AC. It was a little 2004 Corolla.
I wouldn't know. I never rode it.
It was a Corolla.
We rode it. My car.
The car had been through some things. The AC worked. I had a cute little system in it. All my windows except for the driver's side was tinted because that window got broke and I had to replace
for the
it.
driver's side.
And the hood, the car was burgundy, but the hood was
like blue, black. I don't know what color.
It needed to be painted because it was a new hood. And when you buy from that, it's a little place over in Arlington, you can get new parts from, but it's not colored. So I was working on this car. This heifer made me sell it.
Baby, sure did. Gone by.
And I'm mad to this day because that car was paid for. It was good.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate that.
$17 to fill up the tank. Now, Mr. Mike, shout out to my barber. He over there, his son, they rolling. Boy, they rolling over there in Keller in my little Corolla.
Excuse me, in that Corolla, I sat in it, but I never rode in it. We never.
But
went
what
out
was
in
wrong
it.
with that?
What's
So you perceived me to be this little rich person, but when you put up in that parking lot and saw that little hood ride, what did you think?
I can't get her to buy me no Louis Vuitton. She got a car like this.
But baby, let me tell you something. Wealth is silent.
Facts.
Hello?
That's true.
I want to say that again. Wealth is silent. People that are broken, poor, they the flat. Well, I'm not going to say we. Right. They're the flashy ones. So you got to remember that. I'm not saying I'm wealthy, y'all. Don't take that the wrong way.
I can't wait for Christmas.
I'm not saying I'm wealthy. I'm on my way to it, though.
Facts.
And wealth is silent. So do you see a lot of rich guys? I'm going to say white men because it's a lot of white men. You can run into an old, dirty, raggedy looking white man and he has billions of dollars in the bank and he's got billions of dollars put up for his grandchildren and this and that or whatever. Right. So y'all always keep in mind that just because you get money from presenting yourself in a professional way, keep it to yourself, keep silent because when you're rich, it's mild. But when you're wealthy, you're silent. And that's real talk.
I'm still learning.
You still learning. I'm trying to put you in on something that you didn't know.
I'm broke as hell.
That means you got some bread.
Right.
For real.
Right.
I'm serious. I'm just saying. And these are just things that I learned from my father. When my dad steps out the house, you guys,
he clean.
He is clean from head to toe. And he was in the military, so he was kind of militant. So growing up, he made us iron our clothes, crease our pants. I'm just saying.
I had a Gigi come over. I was like, we're like, when I say we came from two totally different worlds.
We did.
But my mama was a single parent, so she felt like, not to say, since my daddy wasn't active in my life at that time, that she can buy me everything to replace him. So that's where all that, I buy you this and I buy you that and whatever. So that was replacing the void that I didn't have. So she felt like anything I asked for, I can get because it's not my fault.
Okay, but your mother still taught you how to present yourself and how to
she ain't gonna let me walk out the house looking any kind of way because when you walk out, you represent whoever.
You represent your parents, the person that's
so
bringing
she didn't play that. She hated me sleeping in clothes for pajamas. And stuff like that or whatever, but baby, I couldn't walk out. You couldn't
baby, walk
she'd
out.
Come beat me for real.
But you know what? My parents were the same way. But then you have those set of kids that don't listen either. You got those set of kids that you can tell them, you represent me. You need to comb your hair and brush your teeth, wash your face before you leave the house. That says a whole lot. Because let me tell you, them school teachers, they not looking at the kid. They looking at the parent. They looking at the parent. Square business. Any school teachers out there, you guys, I know that you look at the parent instead of the child because it does fall on the parent. So however you're putting it, and this, y'all, this has a lot to do with society. Do you want to push your child into the society like it is today, with saggy pants on, hair not combed? Another thing I want to say, this is serious business, you guys. Since when did kids have the option to tell you what type of haircut they want? And I'm only saying that because you got good, decent kids walking around here. They come in the shop and say, just taper the sides. Hair ain't been washed in 3 weeks. They don't know last time water hit it. They don't have no grease. Mama's tired of buying brushes and combs because they can't keep up with them. But that's your responsibility to make sure that your child under 18 still has the necessities and things to look good when they leave the house.
What irritates me is when parents walk out, they Gucci
down to the socks.
Nails done, hair done, clothes crisp, clean iron,
and kids
your,
not looking
and your
like
kid nose running, boogers hanging everywhere, clothes either too little or too big, like it don't fit. So again, your child. So what I do, I look at the kid before I look at you.
You have to,
like real talk or whatever. Like I don't have kids personally, but when we had our kid in our life, baby, there was not a day he stepped foot out that door.
Yeah, he even smelled
baby,
good.
He even
little 7-year-old running around smelling good.
Don't play, cause you know when you get in the schoolhouse, you represent me, and if they have any problems, I'm coming first, and I'm coming for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that is. So it starts when they're young, and you guys, it carries over into your adulthood. Another thing that we were going to talk about that goes along with how you present yourself, you have to do self-affirmations to make yourself feel good about yourself. If you don't love you, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to love you?
Yeah, that's why I love the help, because she told that baby, you is kind.
I'm not.
Is smart, and you is important, but that is an affirmation.
Those are positive affirmations.
Because that girl mama did not like her.
But those are
that
positive.
daddy raised her, but that's that positive self affirmation may probably turn that child into a great adult because of those 3 words.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So you have to. And I slip with it sometimes too. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. But every day I wake up and I say, thank you, God, for waking me up. Lord, give me the opportunity to make it better for myself today. I love me. I love you. And we gon', and sometimes you have to look in the mirror and you have to say that. But you got to feel good about yourself. And in order to do that, you have to self-affirm. And you have to tell yourself positive things to keep the positive energy floating.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I call myself fat all the time. Erica hates it.
I hate it, but guess what? You're in acceptance with it. You in acceptance with who you are and how God placed you on this earth. Be in acceptance with it. If you're fat, tall, skinny, short, if you got big feet, big hands, ugly teeth, whatever the case is, be in acceptance with it.
You gotta love you first.
Love you first. And then when you get up, you feel good about yourself because you love you. And you can put on your collar shirts, and y'all can put on your ties and your clean shoes that match your belt. Ladies, y'all can carry those cute little purses and bags with your cute little, and your makeup done and all. That makes you feel good about yourself. Another thing is, sometimes you have to, I hear women say all the time, oh, my boyfriend or my husband don't like me wearing makeup. If wearing makeup makes you feel good and feel pretty,
you do what makes you.
Then you put it on, and he just gonna have to accept that. So, don't back down because somebody feels like you shouldn't do it.
That is very true. So I have to say, before I even got with Erica, I let myself go. So because of the person I was with brought me down to their level.
Right.
Like I was at a certain level. You know how you have expectations.
Girl, I think we both
and standards. I'm just saying though, you have expectations and standards and stuff like this, but you be trying to please your mate and you lose focus on you trying to please them. So that's what I did. Baby, when I met this one, everybody knew something different.
First of all, I told her, you not going to wear these damn wigs no more.
I ain't put
what
wigs
you ain't
on
finna
since that day.
I told her straight up, I don't date women that wear wigs. So you going to have to, I said, at the end of the year, and I know Meechie probably laughing.
No, it's my best friend talking about she wake up and tell herself, hey, Chocolate Thunder.
Already, baby. You be that Chocolate Thunder girl. If telling yourself you Chocolate Thunder every day motivates you to put on some cute clothes and leave out that house decent. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, you guys, you're going to have to stop not self-presenting yourself. Y'all working from home. Damn it. Get up. Wash your face, brush your teeth, put on some clothes, take a shower, get dressed to sit at your office at the house, because that is making all y'all lazy.
I don't know.
I
almost been at home
shout out to Michelle, because Michelle she get up and she put them yoga pants on and her cute little shirt, because she's gonna do Zoom, and she pull her hair up and she gets dressed, and that's motivation. Open your blinds up. Feel good about going to work. You guys, do not let being at home make you feel lazy.
I'm be looking. Thank you for calling customer service the way I woke up.
You're gonna be sitting at the desk like,
facts. It's the meme going out right now, talking about in March when we first was at home, and it's true. We'll get up, get dressed, be happy, whatever. Now today. And then it's another, it says now today.
She
like
come out with the blanket
wrapped up.
She come out with a box of Twinkies
and be like this, and she would sleep at the day. That is so true.
It is, but that's why I have to get up every morning and get dressed. Now, you guys, don't get it twisted. When y'all see me at the shop, okay, yeah, I'm all pretty and beautified and makeup down on my website, but when you come in there, yeah, I do have on sweats, and I do have on Ultra
But my
Boost,
thing is,
and
you
I
don't
do
wanna
have on a
take-
t-shirt,
you
but
don't
I'm
wanna
not wearing my good clothes to
Like
the
my
shop.
thing is, but why would a person think you would look like you're looking in the shop on your website?
Oh, because
It's
somebody
business
came and
professional.
said
Like somebody
something.
asked her about that.
Somebody
like,
came
you look
to
one
shop.
way on your website, but you look another day when I walk in here. But my thing is, that is my professional website. I'm supposed to come and look
So
professional.
you want me to wear sweats and no?
So I'm not gonna go take a photo shoot and look like who did it and why, the way I done worked 8 hours and stuff like this, and put it on my website. That is crazy.
That's real. That's real. But somebody did come in and ask me
They
that.
did.
And the way that you present yourself, and I present myself very professional on the website and when you step foot in the shop. You might even catch me on a bad day. I might be a little quiet, but I still give you that professional environment. Even though I have on sweats, I'm still respectful. I even had a young man that I've been cutting y'all for years, since he was in high school. Now he's almost 30 years old. And he came in, and Marcus, if you're watching, he was listening to our conversation. And when you left, I told you I love you, and you're just my friend. You like my brother. And when you walked out, when Marcus walked out the shop, he was like, my client was like, say, man, who is that? Is that your brother? And I was like, no, that's my homie. That's my close friend. He was like, man, I like the way you professionally present yourself in front of your friends. Ain't nothing wrong with telling your friends you love them. Ain't nothing wrong with presenting in front of other people, because that rubs off. So whatever you present in front of a person, whether it's the way you dress or the way you carry yourself or the stuff you know or what you're saying to somebody, it's going to rub off. It's power in words. So if you're saying powerful things and you're saying positive things, it's going to rub off on the next person, regardless if you're trying to get them to catch that or not.
That's true.
So the way you carry yourself, the positive things that come out your mouth, the positive things that you do and say affects the people around you. And that's all about self-presentation. That's why we're going to talk about Mr. Kevin Kelly at the True Kitchen and Cocktails. Okay, you guys. So
We done been there before.
okay, let's start by saying that. I give him a mad shout out to
It's a nice place.
True Cocktails and True Kitchen and Cocktails.
With a K.
With a K. This restaurant, you guys, is in a central location, downtown Dallas. It's a very busy restaurant that was opened up by two black men. Kevin Kelly being the owner. Shout out to you, Mr. Kevin Kelly. If you're listening.
Read your inbox. I sent you one on Facebook.
Right. So, y'all, we're going to start. So I know everybody didn't heard about it, so we're not even going to get into
No, we're going to get into it.
No, we're not. I'm not going to get into the full details explaining what happened, because everybody knows what happened. A recap would be they was playing some.
Hey, no, the recap is throw that ass in the
Throw that ass. Shout out to Mike Fresh, because that's Ronnie's
Yes.
son. Shout out to Mike Fresh, because we know him personally and he's a good guy and we love your music. But sweetie, you had that baby on that table dancing and twerking when she wasn't supposed to. So we're going to talk about this, all right? This is what allegedly happened. There was music playing in True Kitchen. Now, if any of y'all have been there, and I'm sure a whole bunch of y'all have been already, for one, you have to set a reservation to get in there.
They mean that.
That is hard. When you get there, they're going to make sure you are who you are. They're going to sit you at your table. Regardless if they're playing good music, rap music, R&B, country, whatever the case is, the idea of going to a nice restaurant, you guys, is to keep your ass in the seat. That's real. So, on that note, I'm going to say this.
We was in some nice seats,
We
too.
were not there that night that this happened, or that day that it happened, but there was some music playing. There was a table of some young ladies who were and one girl decided that she wanted to twerk, stand up on the seat and twerk while there was Throw That Ass in a Circle playing on the.
But she did what the
DJ
song
playing.
said.
She did what the song said, but let me tell you.
I mean, I'm
something.
just saying, like, I
Let
would kind
me
of
say
Let me tell
something.
you, it's certain songs that come on, and you know, you get that little itch. And I
Okay,
ain't
but
gonna
that's
lie,
not the
Cause I
club.
be trying to do it in the car.
That was not the
It's
club.
just
It was
certain-
not a time for
shout
that.
out to Lil Boosie and Nasty, cause I be ready to get it.
Right. So okay. So there's two sides. There's a flip side to
It
this, you
is.
guys. There's a flip side, because I see where Homegirl was coming from. Because I'm gonna shout you out too. Because
Right,
that was
baby,
probably
'cause
your
I probably-
song. That was her song.
I feel like she did what people want to do in their head, but she actually did.
Okay. So let's explain this. The drinks at True Kitchen,
Great.
fabulous.
A1.
So she had any one of them drinks in her
Right.
system, I can understand. Two, now somebody made a point on Facebook that I saw this past week. They said, well, True Lux ain't. If you go to True Lux, they not gonna
playing
be playing throw that. But they also don't have a DJ. It's just according to the setting.
But my thing is, he wants to. He's
catering to the black culture, the black community.
I would rather book a reservation at a restaurant that I know is going to play the music that I love, have the great food that I like, and the great drinks. You sold me.
But
it's a time and place.
It's a time and place for everything. Was she wrong for getting up on the table dancing?
Yes.
Probably.
That's a man, good furniture.
She probably was, but then again, I have to say this. Like you say, when we hear good music, we do want to get up and shake our tail. You know what I'm saying? You really do. So the thing is, you got a DJ and present it like it's a somewhat bar, but you've got people sitting at the table. He has expectations of the men that come in there. Mm-hmm. He has expectations of the women.
He has a dress code enforced.
He has a dress code enforced, so I understand. He is providing a very professional environment for black people to come and enjoy good food and good music. Right. At this token, your drink shouldn't be so daggum good. Maybe she wouldn't have got up and threw her ass in the circle.
Okay?
The drinks are so good.
Are amazing.
So was she wrong for getting up on this man's furniture? Now let me tell y'all where I look at it from a professional business owner standpoint. She was a liability standing up on that man's furniture and dancing. She could have fell through that glass. She could have fell on the floor. She could have tore the furniture up with her heels. She could have fell and hit her head on the table. Anything could have happened. She was a liability. The owner of the restaurant decided that he wanted to go over there and say something for the first time. He was nice about it. He went over there a second time. He was nice about it again. Can you please not dance on the table? Can you please sit your butt down in the chair? Whatever he said. Third time, you up on the table, twerking in the mirror, or I mean in the glass. He asked you 2 times not to do it. Therefore, he has an outburst. But it was professional. To me, it was professional enough to get his point across. Did he have to tell the DJ to cut the music?
Thing is, he did have to say cut the music because
he needed to be heard.
So he had to cut the problem first.
Okay, cut the problem.
Okay,
right.
So yes. Did he have to address it in the middle of the floor because there are more tables and groups behind it? Maybe not. But could he have went to the bouncer that's at the door or the security guard that's there
that big tall guy that's out there.
Right, and asked him to leave? He could have. First of all, and as Michi say, where was your manager? That's something that you shouldn't even have to deal with as a business owner.
But as the owner, he's walking around and he participates
Your manager's
in business.
Probably busy, so I get it. But could it have came out a different way? Yes, that man was one frustrated. So you know us as a culture, when we get frustrated, we say a few little words.
When we get mad, we get mad.
He did cuss in that video. That man said 3 cuss words. I counted it and watched it countless times.
Right.
I get it, but those cuss words came out of frustration because he went over there and addressed you not once, not twice,
but
this
3
is number 3.
times.
So you know that 3 strikes you out. That 3 strikes. Oh, I have to talk to you in my language now. I tried to talk to you in this other language, but now I have to come across to you where you understand.
But it's all about how you carry yourself. Because y'all look at this video. This went worldwide, you guys, in less than 2 hours.
Oh, when I say he was on TMZ, baby, you done made it.
When you make it to when any information makes it to TMZ, that's it. So when celebrities pass and they want the country and the world to get it quick, they send it to TMZ. Baby. Do y'all know right now you can't book appointments with him? Oh my God,
he is booked since that incident. Like it helped his business.
Baby, it helped
because
his business.
he went through the roof.
But
he fired the DJ. Do I feel like he was wrong for that? Yes.
But you don't know. They could have got into it. They could have crossed the path.
I mean, true.
We don't know the story about the DJ.
I don't know the story, but I don't feel like the DJ should have got fired. I feel like the DJ was hired to do what he was supposed to do, and he did what he was supposed to do. Why the DJ got fired, we don't know, but he did fire the DJ.
Or it just could have been poor communication between the owner and the DJ. I don't know what happened as far as the DJ getting fired, but you guys, it's all about how we present.
She said, you don't let trash behavior take you out of character.
You don't let trash behavior take you out of character.
That's a good
that
word.
Is true. Yeah. That's true. But coming from a business owner standpoint.
What is you on?
You not, huh?
Sorry.
You're not finna come up in Platinum Barber Studio standing on nothing. You stand on something because. And another thing that's not going to happen in Platinum Barber Studio, business owner, okay? kids being disrespectful to their parents.
She'll put you
I
on.
don't play that. If you're sitting there, I'm going to tell your kid, they don't need to be doing something. If you don't like it, don't bring them. Another thing is, if your kids in there being disrespectful to the parents and tell them I hate you and this and that, you sit your little happy tail outside in the hallway and wait until we're finished. Other than that, you won't be in my place of business, standing on furniture, putting your feet in furniture, touching stuff on walls, pulling out stuff out my drawers, back there messing with my clippers. It's just not going to happen. You need to stop. And if you don't want to stop, then you need to leave. I'm not going to cuss you out. I might want to, but I'm not going to. At the end of the day, was Mr. Kevin Kelly wrong for saying what he said?
Absolutely.
I don't think he was wrong for what he said. Could he have done that a better way? I feel like if I'm doing something wrong in a restaurant, don't put me on blast. You come over and you whisper to me, okay, ma'am, you guys are over here being too loud. I need you guys to break it down. There's other people in the restaurant trying to enjoy themselves.
Right.
If you can't do that, then we're going to ask you to leave. He may have said that the first and second time. Did he have to blow up?
He didn't have to say like, we
No,
don't
he
need your
did not.
money. We don't have to whatever. He did take it, but my thing is when he blew up, he was at that point that ding.
He was, but it still didn't give him the right to blow up like that.
He could have said it,
But
definitely
he
a better
wasn't
way.
wrong.
Yes.
No,
He wasn't wrong. No,
I don't think he was wrong. For
the way he said, the way it came across, or the way he said, yes,
that is true.
Got it.
That is true. So with this situation and our title of self-presentation, you guys, do I want to say this in the nice way, in the mean way? I would love to, but I'm going to say this in the nice way.
live, Google,
You guys, us, we, community, people,
culture.
I'm not putting no color on it because people, period. We got to get ourselves together. If you want people to respect you for who you are and how you walking around here, then you need to present yourself in the way that you want to, or treat people how you want to be treated. And that's real. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is to think about it. Why do we, as us, black people, have to shop in Allen to get good stuff? Because us, as a culture, abuse, jack up, turn up. We can't have nothing. So he's trying to present us, as a culture, have something nice like everybody else. Out of the hood. And this is what we do. And this is the reason why we don't have nothing good, is when we have to go out 50, 55 an hour out of our way to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Somewhere nice.
And we have something next door and we can't, you know what I'm saying? Because we done told her.
It is. We
Real
have.
talk.
So
That's
real.
today.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And that's what we find ourselves doing. We have to go to Plano and Addison and go all these different places and we can't enjoy the good, common, respectful, professional businesses in the hood. I mean, I just think as we grow in society that we're learning as a black community. And you guys, I'm so with things that Ice Cube is the number one person that I can say he's for the black community. He wants to build a better black America. And I think I'm on the same lines as he is. You guys, as far as a society, we need to do better. Not saying that we're doing anything wrong. We've been badgered and beaten for over 400 years. It's time for us to do something different. White people automatically expect us to act out of character. They expect us to dress down. They expect us to walk around stealing and walking around with guns and being gang bangers and this and that. Can we stop all of those things? No, we can't control it. However, if we present ourselves a little bit better, and you might not be a person that dress up, but you ain't gotta walk in the store with a wife beater on and your fruity damn Delooms like Victoria. Your little fruity damn Delooms showing. We don't want to see your drawers.
That's true though.
Pull your pants up. Put a belt on. Cover up that undershirt, because the undershirt is supposed to be under your shirt, not the shirt. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you guys present yourself in better ways to make you feel better, to make people look at you differently. And not that the way that people look at you is bad or good or matters, but to me it does. Because that determines who's in your circle and how you're going to operate and how things are going to be for you in life. So on the serious note, I do encourage everybody to
vote. No.
No, I encourage everybody. I'm trying to say, I try to speak without saying all the time. I'm encouraging people to support black businesses. Right. You guys, y'all don't give up on the black businesses just because he did that. It's a learning lesson for him.
Experience. It's a learning lesson for everybody.
This could be the first restaurant he's ever
I'm sure that girl
owned.
mama. I'm sure that girl mama, if she's still alive, baby, your mama. I couldn't have been your child. You couldn't have been. You'd have made TMZ and you dancing on this man's furniture. How I raised you?
Okay, see, but then she might not have been raised like that.
My thing is, you don't know her background, you don't know how she was raised, but she did what I would have did in my head. Like my Bitmoji probably would have been doing that, but she
did what you would have did in your head.
My Bitmoji would have threw it all the way around.
Right.
But she did what I would have wanted to do because the song came on. But I'm not gonna do that because
but that's true. But y'all, the point is, even though he's trying to make have a positive place for us to go eat good food, maybe he shouldn't play that stuff.
He shouldn't, baby. Put you some little jazz on.
You
put your little
some no words.
Ambiance.
You know what I'm saying? Some instrumentals.
Because them drinks you serving, you playing 30 days.
It's gonna make you want to
throw it all in a circle. Play a little boosty if you want to.
Okay.
I'm getting up. Put on anything old school. I'm out of there.
Right. Like, so this is just a learning lesson for him. I've learned lessons in business, things that you should and should not do, things that you can and cannot do. Like, for real, you live and you learn. Hopefully this will be a stepping block. I'm saying and looking at it like this is just feel it in my spirit that this man is going to have true kitchens all over the daggum city.
He is.
Because he's gonna flourish from his positivity. Y'all, this man's only been open like 8-9 months.
He's open in August.
He's not even his first year in, you guys, and he's already booming on reservations. And I appreciate the fact that he's not overcrowding his restaurant. He's doing everything that he's supposed to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping everybody 6 feet apart. He's doing what he's supposed to follow this code and conduct. So at the end of the day, I give him a major shout out. You guys don't badger him. Uplift him, keep him in your prayers. Make sure y'all pray for the people that are making mistakes and ain't. But black
pray for me because if that song come on, I'm throwing an ass in the circle.
Throw that in a circle. Hey, I don't have one to be thrown in a circle,
either,
so
but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna throw this stomach in a circle for a minute, or throw this tongue in a circle or something. Cause my booty don't. It don't shake. It don't.
Try to,
my shoulders do, but
I'm gonna try
my booty
real
don't.
hard. I'm gonna think I'm throwing something.
My booty don't shake. Yeah. It don't shake. I can't.
But I mean, but though we went into there, this is a great restaurant. It was a great experience. Now, our reservation was at 9:00.
We went at night.
They closed at 11. Okay, so we got the end of the day version, and I get it. I mean, you've been open all day. Y'all open at 11 a.m. You know what I'm saying? We got the end. Do we want to go back? Yes, because I want to see what a 2:00 reservation look like versus a 9:00 reservation.
Yeah, I heard the line be wrapped around the building at 2 o'clock.
I mean, it does, but I get it. But I mean, it was a great experience all the way around. We had a great waiter. He was nice. I mean, stuff like that. So
it's mixed. Mixed reviews. People's like it's
overrated. I can do this at the house. Some people like, oh, it's bomb. So
no, I mean it's good. I mean, I want to go back and you guys just support them and support any of the other black businesses and restaurants in town. You guys, it's the point. I'm gonna say this all the time. I appreciate the support. I look at my schedule, y'all. I'm booked for days at a time, and it's not overwhelming, but it's a blessing, and I appreciate the support. So I'm going to push that out and say the same thing. I also want to kick a special shout out to the young lady that did our photos. What's her name?
Oh, Michaela, MK Photography.
MK Photography did our photos today, and I said that I was going to give her a special shout out. You guys, make sure that you're supporting your local chefs and your craft makers and people that do photography, and your barbers and your stylists and your lash techs and your makeup artists. Everybody in the industry, you guys, support us, because our dollars don't circulate like white dollars do, and we need to make sure that we start circulating our dollars better in community. You guys, just make sure that you always continue to self-present yourself in the most positive way. Keep the positive energy floating around you.
Yeah, girl, you see my face?
It's floating. Keep the positive, and sometimes it's hard. We got ups and downs. Sometimes it's hard. But
like, I have to say, so yesterday was a difficult day for me. So
it was very difficult for her.
Yesterday was my mom's 15th year anniversary, her passing away. That day is never good. December the 5th, clocked me out.
Or the week before.
Leading up to it. I think I cried all day December the 4th. I mean, December the 5th, I was good a little bit, but those are horrible days for me. But Knowing that that's why I booked the photo shoot on today, because I took my sad day and then turned it into a positive day the next day.
We always do that.
You know what I'm saying?
We got married on her birthday.
We always do something. We got married on her birthday and stuff like that. So I'm always trying to turn. It's not necessarily a negative situation, but
it's
a
sad
hurtful situation, a sad situation, and I try to make it a happy situation. So my anniversary is her birthday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm always doing things to honor her. I want to make sure I'm honoring her. She raised me by herself. Shout out to my mama, because I was difficult.
Hey, Jackie.
You know, I was definitely a difficult child.
Right.
But I mean, it's just all about doing. So like today, I feel like, oh, I'm glamorous. I'm walking around.
You feeling good about yourself.
I'm feeling good about myself. I feel motivated.
Right.
Hey, I'm good. I can start my week.
So if you gotta powder yourself up,
sometimes you gotta pamper yourself. You gotta build yourself up.
Go get your feet done. And I want to say this. Another thing. I want to say this to the men, because women, we do this naturally. Men, don't be scared to go to the nail shop and get your feet done. I'm gonna say this again, because it's a man sitting in front of me.
But he'll get up there and go get a massage.
Go get your feet done. Go.
Mingling. Stop.
You
Mingling.
Go get your feet done. You guys pamper yourselves. Make sure you make yourselves feel good. I have a couple of guys. I'm like, I had a state official come in the other day, and I gave him a simple head and neck massage, you guys.
No simple head and neck
He
massage.
booked until the end of next year with me because of that. I made him feel so good. He was like, I've never walked into a barbershop before and received this type of treatment. And it was just a 10-minute head and neck. I hit some pressure points in his neck and in the back of his head. And you guys, it made him feel like $1 million. So do not be ashamed to go stick your feet in some hot water, little crusty feet, little crusty toes, little tootsie toes. Don't be ashamed or afraid to go with your wife or your girlfriend or your boo thing or whoever you kicking it with. Y'all go to the nail shop, get your feet done, get a manicure, let somebody give you a massage, pamper yourself and make yourself feel good. So when you look good, you feel good. And I mean that with everything. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you go out there and you put out positive things. It's always important to be positive. And if you are hanging around people that's not positive and you don't have enough energy to put that positivity in them, exit, stage left, do what you got to do. Find you some new friends. Present yourself in the best way possible.
Let me say this, though. Shout out to these restaurants. Everybody know Chick-fil-A. You can go to Chick-fil-A. I don't care what time you go to Chick-fil-A.
Baby,
you're going to get most likely 99.9% of the time, you're going to get A1 customer service.
They on perm.
If you don't want to work there, don't work there.
Yeah.
Because that's a business. You know
that's a good example.
Like, I'm serious.
That's a really good example.
From the way I pull up, if I'm going through the drive-thru and you speaker and you dry and I get to that window and you dry, you don't need my money.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? This is a business. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
And let me tell you something. They orders they be right on the orders too. They be on point.
I've heard a couple of times they mess up, but it's real rare. But I mean, like Chick-fil-A is a great example though. Like everybody can definitely agree.
It's a great example too. Addressing a person by their name, to me, is amazing. Yeah, it's hard with me remembering names. Sometimes I have to ask you 1 or 2 times, but at places like Chick-fil-A and other restaurants, hey Erica, hey, what's the name? And then when you get to the window, they say, Erica, here's your order. That makes you feel good by itself.
It makes you want to spend your money.
Right, the positive energy that businesses are kicking off to us, we need to go. Another place that does good, Starbucks, but I know Starbucks, a lot of people not really happy
they
with.
Didn't like the Black Lives
Matter. They didn't. And baby, Black Lives do matter. Baby, Hunter, hey. Shoot, it does matter.
I'm just saying though, like those are examples though. When you go out here or whatever, when you're getting ready to spend your hard-earned dollar, you can put in these 80, 90 hours a week or whatever. You want to make sure you spend it on stuff that you want. So the way you come at me, like I was real mad at that girl at Hobby Lobby. I ain't lying.
Okay.
I ain't lying. Okay. I'm still to the point like I really want to go take my stuff back, but it's cute.
It's cute, but
I'm for real. Like
false advertising
makes me out. But when I tell you something, you was like, "Well, that's where we got to put it." No, that ain't where you got to put it because you said it was gonna be 50% off, and it wasn't.
It wasn't, and it was very, very, very.
And the way
false.
she said it, she was like, "Oh well, I mean,"
and walked off.
I don't have to spend $72 in Hobby Lobby
on 3 little
ball and a plate.
to put the
Like,
balls
I was
in.
mad. I'm still ready to take it back.
No, we're not, because it's cute on my daggone table. You tried it. We're not
I'm
going to
just
do that.
saying though, but that's a prime example though. If she would have been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," that's the whatever. Like it's your approach, the way you come across at people.
It
Like
is.
that.
It's your approach.
Like when I'm on, I talk to people all day on the phone. Shout out to customer service.
Thank you
But
for
my
calling
thing,
customer
I mean, but I'm
service.
just saying the way you come across to the person, you got to realize these people are going through the pandemic. These people have lost their jobs. They are furloughed.
So you gotta have
They
some
don't know the living
compassion.
situation. You don't know if they ate. You don't know if they got no toilet paper. They fighting the stoves.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing.
Right.
So when they come to me and they be like, "Hey, look, I'm trying to make arrangements where I need to file a claim, unemployment claim, and stuff like that." The first thing, I'm so sorry to hear about your job loss. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
gotta have some
I
kind of
try to address them. I
compassion.
try to have compassion, or I take calls. Hey, my mother just passed away due to COVID.
Right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences go out to you and your family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the best that I can to help you.
You got to show you care.
You have to show
of
that you
some
care or
sort.
whatever. Do I love my job? Don't get me wrong. Do it get on my nerves? Yes. I hear these calls every day, and I feel like I repeat myself 150 times.
So that makes it harder for you, y'all. It's hard for her to be a customer at any store because she's like,
Customer service
I'm not
has to be
finna-
so. Yes,
It's
got
got
to
to be your expectation.
So don't let me call AT&T or have to talk about a bill or something. Excuse me, sir. So I know your protocol, and I don't like your attitude. So let me go ahead and speak to either your supervising team or your manager.
But you are.
because
That's
I don't
true.
have to take this.
That's
I
true.
don't. They train you in a way. They
But
want
it's
you to
how
talk to
you
the customer.
present yourself.
T-Mobile, I have to shout them out, baby, because they be on point. They address you by your name. They tell you what they can do for you, and they ask you, did they do okay?
I don't never call none of them companies.
I'm sorry, because I
just-
pay.
I just put the
Well,
money in the
I
bank.
use the money to pay the bill.
Yeah.
From her.
Yeah.
Let's get that right.
Shout out to Shantae. 'cause
Shout
I
out
ain't
to
paying
that.
the
Yeah, because
bills.
I was about to say that all
I
along.
just
She was like,
provided.
yeah. That would be a whole other
Provider.
conversation outside of here.
Okay.
Yeah, I use her money to pay the bills.
Facts. And we said that at the same time. Facts. That's for real. But however you guys want to look at it, just make sure that your presentation is
Our
A1.
doctor's office.
And it starts with how you look and feel. So go get your haircut, get your nice edge.
But I'm just saying, look, the way they treated me in my doctor's office made you want to come to my doctor's office.
Oh my God.
Like I'm just saying, it's all about presentation,
now
how you present yourself. My doctor, literally, Erica loved him. She was like, "Oh, he needs to be my doctor too."
So
And
now
we go to the doctor
they see
together.
us at the same time in the same room. We
Yeah.
schedule, and now it's to the point where when
They know.
when we come in, they're like, okay, y'all go back there, and when we come out, they're like, okay, y'all's
Them
next
days,
appointment
yeah.
is at
Next
10:15.
Yeah, we make our stuff together,
Uh-huh,
whatever.
we- yeah,
but it's
do.
all about the way your customer service was so A1. Let me tell you, I don't pay doctor's bill. I pay this one.
Yeah,
Real
because
talk.
he's such
I'm not
a
gonna-
good doctor.
Like really, real talk. Like I don't.
He airing your business like
I
that,
don't,
girl.
but I mean, I don't pay doctor's bill. I don't really. I just
These
find them
doctor
doctors.
bills get
But
paid.
these
baby.
ones right here, I be ready to pay these bills because I love the customer
It's all about how they
service.
present themselves.
It's all about, but my thing is he listens to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you present yourself.
It is, and that goes any direction you want to take it. It goes any direction. I mean, from flying, going to the airport, going to the grocery store, going to work, being at the doctor's office or the dentist or whatever. It's based on how people treat you. One thing I can say is I went into Spring Creek to get some ribs the other day, and although that is a white establishment, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I walked in, there's a lot of older white people in there. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but I felt awkward walking in with a backpack on my back. My hands were in my pocket, and I looked around. I said, "Dang, let me take my hands out of my pocket so people don't think I'm finna rob them or nothing." You know what I'm saying? But when the manager popped out the back, he was a vibrant black guy, and he was like, "Welcome to Spring Creek. How can I help you?" And this and that or whatever. And so I took my backpack off and set it on the floor. So I'm knowing how to conduct myself
Right.
in this establishment. But anyway, I got the best of business out there, and sometimes you go into places and you don't get the best of business, and you can tell because it's the color of your skin. Sometimes people will run you over in the store because they don't want to say excuse me because you're a black person. You know what I'm saying? But then if you present yourself in a way, some people just come to the store and automatically start talking to you.
My thing is,
We
and
get that all
also-
the time, so it's just depending on how you carry
And also,
yourself.
it's communication. If you're ordering from a black vendor online, I shouldn't have to wait 4 weeks for my order.
It's
It's
that
all
is
about
so
communication. Send me an
unprofessional.
email, let me know, hey, I'm backed up. I know it's the holiday season. I appreciate you placing this order.
Right.
I'm going to
Keep
get
the
into
communication.
it. I shouldn't have to email you, harass you. My cousin had to email harass somebody just to get something. When you live in Lancaster or Lancaster,
And
as
we right
say,
here on the other side
and we
of
stay in
town.
Euless. that ain't no word. It should have been here the next day. But she had to keep emailing her. But you took the money with no problem, but I never got my product. So when I got ready to tell you, hey, look, I'm finna make this an issue and I get a refund, I get my product. You shouldn't have to do that. My thing is communicate. Communication goes a long way. I don't care what it is. If I'm going to be 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, or anything, I'm going to communicate. If something's happened, it's communication.
Yeah, that's
Real
right.
talk.
That's right. So
if I'm be late for this podcast show, Kenny, look, we coming, but we gonna be late.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But
it's all about what you're saying. And I've slipped a couple of times on situations like that too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying. But I'm human, and I don't mean nothing by it. But at the end of the day, I try my hardest to present myself. Okay, yeah. I try my hardest to present myself in the best way possible. So, with all that being said, you guys, just we didn't really touch that much on self-affirmations, but we know that you've got to keep the positive energy flowing. Excuse me, keep the positive energy flowing in your home, keep it flowing in your circles of friendships, and make sure that you're always keeping the positive energy in your children, because they are our future.
You is kind,
you is
smart,
you is kind, and you is smart, and you is important. For real. So anyway, is there anything else that you would like to tell the audience on that?
No.
Okay. So on that note, you guys, I'm not sure what the next week's show gonna be about. I'm sure it's gonna be funny. This one here was a little bit serious, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I hear it buzzing too. But at the end of the day, I just want y'all to know, first of all, my head is itching.
Really?
I ain't been able to wash my hair, but these little locks is coming right along, ain't they? Little locks coming right along. So, I don't know what else to say.
How about you tell them how to?
I'm not gonna tell these people how to reach us on social media. Hey.
Got
So
the
why
nails
don't
on
you?
today. Hey.
Oh, you do got the nails on, y'all. Look, Boo got the nails on, so she done got nothing to click on today. So come on,
change it.
Gone.
Change the location.
Come on. Go on and give it to him. She finna tell y'all
Shout
how
out to
to
my new nail tech trainer, baby, because you did that.
Oh, baby, you girl.
I'm telling you, give people chances. I've been going to my nail tech for 2 years.
Ooh,
I'm sick of it.
It's been a struggle.
I'm sick of it. So it's time to
It's how you present yourself. Now, she don't do a bad job.
She don't. I love my nail tech. 2 hours is fine. Creative nails be fire. But I just, these last couple of,
You had to go.
So when I found somebody new and you did my nails in 40 minutes with no hesitation.
Ooh, she closed her eyes on that. She 40 minutes.
I made my next appointment because she was so professional.
And now I want to go get my feet done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you bring
shout out to
business.
Nene, because
like,
she the one. She's the one that brought it to your attention. So anyway, y'all want to make sure that don't waste your time on people not trying to waste their time on you. And I'm gonna say it one more time because I was laughing. Don't waste your time on people not trying to waste their time on you. If people not giving you the service that you need and the service that you require, that you request, then you make sure that you take your money, you take your little dollars, and you go spend them elsewhere. Yes. If you can't keep them in the black business, go to somebody that you know gonna be respectful and be professional. You know what I'm saying?
You work hard for your dollars.
Yeah, everybody does. I would hope. I work hard for my money.
I work hard for my dollars.
Girl, cut the camera. Just cut it, because these lies coming out this mouth. Do you understand the word? Hey, y'all, I just have one quick funny thing to say before we get off the line. So last night, we were laying in the bed, and Shantae started talking about aliens.
She makes me so sick.
I don't know if she was sleepy or if she was going through some things or something.
Is so petty.
But she said, babe, she tapped me and she said, babe, make sure you put on your suit so we can fight these aliens. And I was like, what? I was really confused.
Shout out to Southern Heights.
Shout out to Southern Heights. We ain't gonna say nothing else about that, but shout out to Southern Heights for the help. Then she said it again. She said, baby, don't forget to put your suit on so we can fight these aliens. I was like, Shantae, just go to sleep, because we don't have time to be fighting aliens, and we don't have time to be putting on those suits to do it, because I'm going to fight the daggum alien.
Oh, I was delusional.
Yeah, she was delusional. She was tired. She hasn't had rest. So you guys, we're going to exit the show nice and quietly, nice and easy.
So petty.
And we're going to go home and get Shantae some rest, so she's going to work tomorrow. Hopefully she'll clock in. Click, click. Thanks for calling customer service. we need her to log on in. Y'all pray for my wife, pray for me, and all of that there. So anyway, I want to pass the positive energy back out to you guys. Y'all stay positive. Make sure you keep your heads up. And Shantae's going to tell y'all how y'all can reach us on social media.
Thank you for tuning in. You can catch us on social media. On Instagram, it's going to be the McDade's Podcast. On Facebook, it's going to be Erica and Shantae McDade. That's ERIKA McDade and Shantae McDade. And also, you can catch us here live every Sunday at 6 p.m. at the executive suite of KMWI-media.com. And you're going to click that live stream button.
Click, click. Hey.
And also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, the McDade's Podcast, please. And you know, I upload all these videos. If you do miss it live on Facebook or anything, they are on there.
It's enough on there to binge watch now. So y'all go on there and binge
watch. It's a welcome video on there, so definitely go check us out.
Yeah, y'all go check us out.
We appreciate y'all. We in this to win this.
In this to win this, you guys. Y'all make sure that you stay up, stay positive, and y'all make sure y'all tune in live for us next Sunday at 6 p.m. We have a fun, fabulous day.
It's time to get right. We gon' do the walls with our hands in the air, looking great, feeling good. Interrupt, I'm wishing that you would get right. It's time to get right. Okay, on them double shots, feeling like rock star status. Big girl swagger, walk kinda mean, and that ass will make you stagger. Got that I want that look on your face. Your girl, she getting madder. Now she in the corner, can't get no satisfaction. Mick Jagger, hate I float through the crowd, but you should blame it on that sticky and my speech be kinda slurred. You should blame it on that dreaming, or them two glasses ain't hitty. They been sending